Hello everybody and welcome back to episode 7 of Skyblock Evolution. Today we are going to be starting off by dealing with what is in this shulker. Yep, we're going to be starting off by fighting a wither. Now, I have some strength pots in here just to help me kill the wither when I do that, and I have some invisibility potions, because, as these ender pearls may or may not suggest, I'm going to do it in the end, because that's really the only place I can do it. I don't want it destroying all of my island, and the nether really doesn't have anything, so when I kill it, the nether star would just fall into the void, and I want the nether star, obviously. So I'm going to go kill it in the end. And because it's in the end, there are a ton of endermen around. Now this is good because I need wither roses to make a wither skeleton farm, to get another wither. So I'm going to go into the end, go into one of the outer islands, find a nice big area of land so that I can kill the wither and keep the nether star. Alright, so I've made myself a little bit of a safe room down here, just where I can go if I need to take a break or eat some food or whatever. I have found this big island area. The portal that I used to get here is right over there. So it's got a big space of land. It's got land over there and land over there. So hopefully it won't be going that far. But if it does go far, it has a good amount of places to go. Alright, so I'm going to hang around out here for a little while and just have the invisibility potions so that when the wither kills an enderman and the enderman drops the wither rose, I can collect up a few of those. So I'm going to collect up a bit of those, and then I will drink the strength potions and kill the wither itself. So I'm going to drink the invis potion first, then make the wither, and I should be safe. Not with the armor on though. Okay, I'm going to keep my wings on because I should be able to have one piece of armor on and it not worry about me. Yeah, it's going straight after the enderman, which is really good. Alright, so I've collected up half a stack of wither roses. So I think now I'm going to drink the strength potion and start killing the wither just while flying. So it shouldn't be that hard because it can't see me. So the wither's down to the last few hits. Should just be able to hit it one or two more times. And there we go. I got it. Withering Heights. Woohoo! I have died a couple times. That's why everything is so kerfluffled in my inventory. But I wanted to get back and kill it as fast as possible so it didn't regain health. But there we go. I've got the nether star and a bucket of lava because those are the things that it drops. So I'm just going to put on my gear now and head back to the overworld with all of my spoils. So back here in the overworld with my nether star, I'm just going to craft it into a beacon so I can get the effects and everything from the beacon. So there we go, I've gotten the beacon. I got the Withering Heights advancement earlier. I created a beacon and I probably have to put it down on a platform of some sort, so I'm just going to grab out my iron box and grab out a few stacks. I think I'm going to put the beacon right here, right in the middle. So it's going to go here, I think. It looks like a good spot for it. So I'm just going to go underneath and create the platforms for it. There we go. I've got the beacon and the beaconator advancement for making this 4-tiered beacon. If I go down here, you can see that there's 1, 2, 3, and then the one right here, so 4, and the beacon on top. It's, I think, 2.5 stacks or something around there to make the 4-level beacon. So I'm just going to power this up with a piece of iron on the top. So I'm just going to put it in for haste 2. And there we go, we should get the haste 2, yep, up in the top right hand corner. You can see that there's a little pickaxe, and that's the haste icon, so I know that I have the haste effect. And just to show that off a little bit more, I said at the end of the last episode that if I got the haste effect, I could insta-mine all of this. So I'm just going to click that, hold this down, and you can just see, I don't think you can really see how fast this is working because I can't even see the blocks appearing because I'm mining them so fast. But this will just make collecting up a ton of items, like mining it, so much easier because I can just insta-mine everything. You You can see just from that, I've already gotten about 3 stacks. So that's really cool. I don't know if I can insta-mine the cobblestone. I cannot. So this farm will still work because I can't insta-mine it, because the observer cannot sense it fast enough to where if I could insta-mine it. So this is good that I can't insta-mine the cobblestone, because that would break the farm essentially if I could. On top of the beacon, I am going to put a piece of purple glass because I love the color purple. And that will actually turn the entire beacon beam purple, which will be kind of cool, and just really nice to be able to see from far away that the beacon is purple. I think it'll just be a nice aesthetic kind of thing to add. There we are, and there you go. You can see that the beacon beam is going to be purple and is becoming nighttime, so if I turn around I can see that the beacon beam is all purple and lit up, and it's just like a homing beacon, you know, to tell me where the main island is in case I go far away or anything and don't know where it is for some reason. But yeah, there's the beacon. So really quick, before I go back into the end, I have been smelting up a whole ton of dried kelp, and I am going to get the biofuel make 64 dried kelp blocks advancement really fast. There we go. That's gonna I'm probably going to end up using the dried kelp blocks for fuel in the furnace once I run out of charcoal, because I have a better kelp farm than I do a charcoal farm or even a wither skeleton farm right now. But I would like to get a more steady flow of coal coming in so that I can use the coal for the furnace, because even though I do have this awesome kelp farm over here, it still isn't supplying me with enough kelp to constantly run the furnaces. So I'm going to go back into the nether and just show off what I've done to the little killing area over here, the little nether fortress mob area. I have replaced all of it with soul sand and put some of the wither roses on top, so I only get withers in here. So right now this is a wither only farm. A wither skeleton only farm. I've gotten 3 more wither skulls from that, so I'm just gonna go down here and I'm going to fight another wither in the end. But this time I'm gonna do it in a bit of a different way. And that is to go up underneath the portal. Now, since this portal is made of bedrock, nothing can break it or go through it. So if I just cut out a little area below it, we can see the underneath of the end gateway portal. So, since there is bedrock right here, and there's a layer of bedrock down there, a kind of cheaty way to beat the wither is to find the middle block, which is right here, and go 2 down, place a block, and then place another 3 blocks, and that's pretty much the shape of your wither. So then if you just put the soul sand on here, and the wither skeleton skulls, and step back, the wither is going to be trapped inside of the end portal gateway. So you see, once it explodes, it won't be able to go anywhere. So it'll be automatically killing itself. So you can just stand under here and hit it and kill it. And it won't hurt you, it won't fly away or anything, and it's just a really easy way to kill the wither. It's kind of a cheaty way, but I've already killed the wither once, and I think it would just kind of be a waste of time to do that again and again. So there we go. We've got another star and another lava bucket. So that's going to be the way that I'm going to be killing withers from now on, because I don't really see the point in just killing the wither again and again, even though I've already killed it once. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a bit of exploring. And to do that, I'm going to start off with the witch hut. That's because I want to get a renewable source of redstone that is a bit faster than just trading with villagers. So I'm going to use all of the materials in here and here, and I'm going to go out and make a witch farm at the witch hut. So I will bring you guys back when I get close to the witch hut, and the witch hut's coordinates are negative 842, 69, 86. So I'm going to head out there and I will bring you guys back when I get there. And there it is, right there off in the distance. You can see the witch hut. So I think there is a witch in there right now, and I think probably a cat. And there we go, I got the witch hut advancement
for coming here. And yep, there she is. I'm just gonna kill her. And then I will start to make this place better. I think the cat fell out the window. That's kind of sad. Aw. Oh no, it's right here. You will become my friend too, sir. Oh, he's scaring me so bad. I keep thinking he's just gonna yeet himself out of the window. So I'm going to sleep really fast, and then I'm going to go back and get some fish to tame the cat, because I want the cat, because I'm pretty sure the black cats are more rare. So I'm gonna go grab that, and I will be right back. One thing about this map is, because it is just a normal Minecraft world outside of the Skyblock area, if I do fly over that, it will teleport me back to 0, because the chunks right here have pretty much just been edited and deleted. So you can see in like the sides of these mountains, you can see there's a vein of diamonds right there and a whole bunch of stuff. But pretty much if I fly over here, I should get teleported, yep, right back to my main island, which is kind of nice. It can be a fast way to get back here from the witch hut or just from any of the structures on the outside of the map, so I could just get back really, really fast. Alright, so I'm back here and I've gotten a few raw salmon that the drowned farm has been producing. So I should, yep, first try even, just be able to get this guy to be my friend. Now I don't know if he'll teleport all the way back. I'm going to just fly back there, but I'm pretty sure he will because that's the only other place he can teleport to. So I'm just going to get him to teleport all the way back there right now. So I tried to fly back. I flew back to the main island and landed there, but I think it's just too far away for this cat to teleport, so I'll make him a little home out here once I get the witch farm all built up, or maybe when I get an AFK platform done, he or she can stand up there, and I will get them a name tag, and they can just be my little cat friend at the witch farm. Alright, so I've finished up the witch farm. I'm up here in a little AFK platform that I have made, far away enough from the witch farm so that it can spawn all of the witches and do all of its stuff. I've brought the cat that I've decided I'm going to name Lucky up here, because like black cats are supposed to be like unlucky bad luck charms, but I've decided to name it Lucky because I feel like that would be funny. I like how this AFK platform looks. It's like simple, but it's very nice and like elegant, with the white stained glass and the smooth stone slabs and a bit of polished basalt. So I'm just going to go right down here to the witch farm. Again, this is a design by Cortez Areno that I will link in the description. If we look on the side here, you can see the piston feeding into the composter with the comparator running out of it. So if I just poke a hole in here really fast, pretty much if the witch is in here, it will send a signal through the tripwire hooks that will make the trapdoors open so that the witch will get flushed out and into a little killing chamber at the bottom. If I cover this back up and go down here to the bottom, you can see that's the witch killing chamber. It just feeds all the witches down there. You can see there's a couple on there right now. They get stuck, but they eventually figure it out. And there's minecarts in there, just like in the piglin farm, to entity cram them. Then all of their items get dispersed through here. We have sticks, glowstone dust, bottles, gunpowder, redstone, sugar, and spider eyes. I also have this extra chest just in case anything gets in the witch farm or I die in there or something like that happens, and I can get all the stuff back if it flows through the system instead of just yeeting it into the void. So this will be a nice way to get the renewable redstone if I ever need it in bulk. I can just AFK up at the top platform. But for now, I'm going to go back to the main island and cross the witch farm off of my board. And that should be it. And as the sun goes down, we can see that there we go. The witch farm is crossed off the list. So since the last cut, I have done a ton of building and a ton of farm making. So this far in the series, I've pretty much said, I'm going to make this farm and then go make it and then I show off the farm. I've decided that I just wanted to get a whole bunch of farms done, so I built them all and now I'm going to show them off to you. So we can start off over here. I have put in another beacon so that I have the speed effect too, so it makes it easier for me to get around the island. So right here we have a few farms. We have a flower farm that I can pretty much just AFK here and it will give me
all of the flowers from bone mealing the grass. Then if we come over here and go up the ladder, we have the warped fungus area. So this will give me all the warped fungus. And in the next update, 1.16.2, I will no longer be getting any of these warped roots, which will actually help because I really don't need them. You have to shear them in the next update to get them. But I think that should be fine because I have so many and they're so easy to get. Final layer is the crimson fungus layer. They're all the same design with the shifting floors, just with the different material on the bottom so that they grow a different thing on each layer. Then if I come down here, you can see that I've done a bit of work on the actual island area to make it just a little bit easier for me to get around everywhere. Next up we have this cocoa bean farm. So I let the cocoa beans grow in here, push the button whenever I'm ready to harvest them. They go into these hoppers and into the chest here. Then I can just hop up top here possibly. There we go. And replant them all and restart the cycle pretty much and wait for them to grow again. Then we have a vine farm. So over here in this chest I have a couple pairs of shears. I can just stand here and mine all of the vines that I can reach, and they will fall down into the water stream and they will flow all the way into this corner, and I will pick them up through that little gap there, and I can put them in this chest when I'm done. Next up is the netherwort farm. This one's pretty much the same as the cocoa bean farm. Whenever they've grown up a whole bunch, I just click the button, washes them all out. I have to collect up these just because the soul sand makes it really slow for them to get over here, and because the soul sand is a tiny, like a pixel smaller, they get stuck right here. But that's fine really. I just wanted to have an automatic way to get them all mined up without having to punch them all. Then I just replant and wait for them all to grow again and press the button again. Then over here I've got the cactus farm. Very simple. The cactus just grow. They get broken like that one just did over there, and then they fly off the cactus or they land on the cactus. This isn't a 100% lossless farm, but it's pretty efficient. So they just get taken down there in the water streams, taken down here, and then I can go right under here and see the cactus that I've collected. Finally, I have the pumpkin and melon farm. So the observers will see when the melon or pumpkin thing grows, and it'll pop off the pumpkin or melon, and then I have a minecart running around down here to pick them all up. Boop, 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 boop. And there we go, that's all the farms marker off the list. So pumpkin melon farm, the cactus farm, cocoa bean farm, nether fungus farm, vine farm, and netherwort farm are all of the farms that I just did. So now I have all of those done and a whole bunch more still to do, but that was pretty good progress for that little amount of time. If I come up to the top of this island here, you can see the changes that I've made to make it a little easier to get around. I've added in the paths over there, a little bit more of a path here. Over here, I've taken out the entire farm area, as you probably saw before, and just made it easier to get around in that area. And I've just added a whole bunch more slabs everywhere so that when I'm walking around, it's a lot easier and quicker. I've decided that I'm going to link up all of the outer structures, like the witch hut, the pillager outpost, the ocean monument, just the things like that in the nether. So I'm over at the witch farm, and I have made this nether portal. I have the redstone blocks in the corner just to kind of show that it's the witch farm portal. And I'm going to light this portal up. Then I'm not going to actually go through it. I'm going to click F3 and take down my coordinates. So 844, 69 are the X and Z coordinates. Now, if I divide both of those by 8, I get negative 105, 8 in the X and Z. So I'm going to head back to my island and go into the nether and make a portal there so they don't link up in a weird way. And here we are over at the negative 105, and there's the 8 coordinate. This portal should take us to the witch farm. I have the redstone blocks again. This floor isn't final. Obviously I used just a whole ton of random materials that I had. I was going to use stone bricks, but I ran out. And I'm going to end up taking all these pathways out at some point so that I can have a nice nether
looking area. So if I just go through this portal, it should take me to the witch farm, and there we go, these two link up. So now I have nether access. Instead of having to fly out here every single time I want to use and get to the witch farm quickly, it's just faster to go through the nether because I only have to use like one rocket in the nether, or I could just walk there, honestly. But in the overworld I have to use a couple rockets, and it takes a lot longer than this. So this will just make getting from place to place a whole bunch more efficient. So I think I'm going to do a bit of the nether cleanup right now, actually. So I'm going to just take out all of the little platforms and all of the staircase that is around this area. So it'll all be just more clean, and you can just see the end portal at the bottom and the two farms that I have up at the top. Alright, so I've gotten all of the blocks taken out of the staircase area here, so that I'm just left with this top wither skeleton farm, and actually there's one in here right now. So I'll just take care of this guy real fast. Sadly, no skull from him. And you just have, it's more clean now, just with the end portal at the bottom. I might redesign that platform, but I don't know right now. I do kind of like it. Maybe I'll just change out the cobble slabs around the edge there for something else. And I have the wither skeleton area, as I already mentioned, and just this little off platform to where I can AFK. I kept these roads in. I will definitely change those out for something else later, when I decide what my nether hub area is going to look like. But for right now, I think that's a really good start on making the nether look a lot better than it did before. Alright, you guys, I think that's where I'm going to end it off for the episode. I have done a ton of little farms, and I've made the witch farm, and the link to that video will be down in the description. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you'd like to see more from this series, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye!